And now it's my pleasure to call upon our congregational president, Lori Herzog, to address our congregation. And as she comes forward, just a reminder to please do silence your cell phones this morning as we go through our service.
Good morning, and Lashana Tova. I am Lori Herzog, and I am honored to serve as the 41st president of Congregation Beth Yeshurun. I was sworn in as president 490 days ago, so this is my second high holiday message. And I must tell you guys, this past year has been an incredible year, an impactful year, and a very emotional year. Since the horrendous events of October 7th, we as a community, as a congregation, as a family, have come together to show up for each other when we have all needed it most. Being together as a congregation in the comfort and safety of Beth Yeshurun gives us hope and optimism for the future of the Jewish people and our homeland, the state of Israel. Beth Yeshurun hosted a citywide rally in support of Israel on October 9th, and over 2,000 people from the entire Houston community attended this incredible and very secure event. Every Shabbat, we hear the inspiring words of our rabbis and our leaders, giving us a voice to the thoughts and prayers we all have in our heads and in our hearts. We are proud and honored to call this beautiful synagogue, Congregation Beth Yeshurun, our Jewish home. This past year, our synagogue has come together, strengthening our community and fulfilling what we need as Jews to thrive as people. Our congregation will continue to reaffirm its steadfast commitment to Israel. On Monday, October 7th, we'll gather here once again for a community-wide vigil, standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Israel. In June of this past year, Beth Yeshurun hosted a mission to Israel and participated in several community service projects. And this coming November, we are honored to host a traveling art exhibition from Shalva, an organization that provides transformative care for individuals with disabilities in Israel. And in March, we will welcome a delegation of 24 injured IDF soldiers offering support in their journey to recovery. We continue to pray for the immediate release of all hostages as we never lose hope of their return. When I married Benny 43 years ago and became a member of Beth Yeshurun, we joined the Young Marrieds group. Our kids went to Beth Hayeled and ESP services, and our Jewish Beth Yeshurun life began. And like many empty nesters, once our kids left for college, I looked for ways to engage with the community, and soon I was volunteered to head the High Holiday Aliyah group. And each year I said yes to more and more opportunities to getting involved, meeting new faces, feeling more connection, and finding a stronger meaning in my Judaism, and ultimately fostering a stronger sense of belonging. And throughout this journey, I've seen firsthand how many people it takes to make this place what it is today. I've seen and said many times, it takes a village. I know it sounds cliche, and my family tried to edit this out of my speech, but it is so very true. It does take a village. And this past year, our synagogue, our village has come together, strengthening our community and fulfilling our spiritual needs. All of this can only happen with the incredible support of our congregants, volunteers, our board of directors, our staff, the executive board and committee chairs, all who work diligently to create a strong and welcoming environment for all of us. As we gather on this Rosh Hashanah, celebrating the beginning of 5785, please join me in giving our heartfelt gratitude to our senior rabbi, Brian Strauss. Rabbi Strauss, your unwavering dedication to our community is a source of inspiration for all of us. Your guidance and wisdom not only enriches our Jewish lives, but our optimistic spirit, and your leadership and your vision brings the Beth Yeshurun family closer together. Thank you. We are also blessed, she's not here, but to have Associate Rabbi and new mom, Rabbi Sarah Fort. Rabbi Fort's engaging style in teaching us the messages of modern Jewish thought is refreshing and enlightening. And along with Rabbi Steve Morgan, which I'm going to talk about a little later, and Rabbi David Rosen, Beth Yeshurun is singularly blessed with the best and busiest team of clergy in the United States to lead us and guide us in our Jewish journey. And I'd like to take a few moments to highlight just a few of the incredible events and initiatives that we embarked on this past year. Our annual fundraising event was a hilarious evening of comedy with Modi. I have to say I knew very little about who Modi was when it was first being discussed, but I, along with hundreds of you here today, were in stitches, and we laughed until we almost cried. It was a great evening of entertainment, and plus an incredible, successful fundraising event that raised $150,000, thanks to the hard work and dedication of our new development director, Meredith Siegel. You see, Beth Yeshurun is more than a place of worship. We come together as a community, and we have fun, too. And along those same lines, on the fourth Friday of every month, we have a happy hour before Shabbat services. It's a great time for us to visit and schmooze a little bit before our Friday night service. And just last month, more than 100 of y'all came together at 5:15 to take a tequila shot or two before services. Not a bad way to end a very stressful week. So you all received timely text messages every Friday afternoon reminding you to join us, preview the topic of the sermon or guest speaker, and celebrate the joy of Shabbat together. And if you're not receiving our important texts, just give Ashley Mills a call and she'll get you signed up. Name tags on Friday night have given us an opportunity to greet each other by name. I must admit, I am not the best with names, and I'm sorry. So I think this helps us feel connected, familiar, and welcomed. So thank you to those who just take a few seconds as you walk in to fill out a tag and wear it. After last year's edition of our new sound system, we are blessed to really hear the beautiful music and singing from our incredibly talented cantor Rachel Goldman. She continues to elevate, yes, I can't see her, but she's there. She continues to elevate our spiritual experience, making our services more engaging and meaningful. And right by her side is our incredibly talented music director, accompanist, and choir director, Julie Sachs. We're really looking forward to our second annual Go Texans Shabbat on February 28th. It'll be a hoop, hollering Shabbat, so put on your boots and your hat and come join us for the fun. This past year, we upgraded and replaced another aging air conditioning system, a very welcome and necessary project that we all benefit from every day. So even if it's a bit chilly in here and you have to wear a jacket or a coat today, it beats the heat and the sticky Houston humidity. We held our annual Mitzvah Day on the Sunday of MLK weekend. It was a collaboration between the synagogue and the religious school. Over 325 people participated in a large variety of projects benefiting agencies in our community, including assembling dog toys for Houston SPCA and birthday boxes for children through Foster Love, just to name a couple of the great projects. This Mitzvah Day was a huge success, and we look forward to another successful project next MLK weekend. We remain connected to the Houston community year-round by assembling hundreds of kids' meals for the hungry, providing programming for individuals with Alzheimer's with our amazing Gathering Place program, and the YES program, which provides fun activities for seniors. We continue to look for ways to shape our future and foster a sense of belonging for all ages. Jennifer Rosenzweig, our ridiculously knowledgeable and talented Director of Programming and Events, constantly ensures that every detail of every program, activity, and event at Beth Yeshurun are flawlessly and creatively concepted, planned, and executed. Thank you, Jennifer. In recognition of our beloved Rabbi Jack Siegel and his monumental contribution to Beth Yeshurun and the entire Houston Jewish community, our day school opened as the Jack Siegel Academy. And thanks to the legacy contribution of Rona and Bruce Caress, the Siegel Academy will live on in perpetuity as one of the finest, fully accredited, and award-winning Jewish day schools in America. Thank you, Bruce and Rona, for your generous endowment contribution and everything you do and your immense game-changing support of our synagogue and our school. It is so greatly appreciated. Thank you. Gesher, which means bridge in Hebrew, is a program designed for preschool and elementary school-age children who are unable to access a Jewish education in a traditional setting. This program meets monthly on Sunday mornings and aims to incorporate a multi-sensory approach to learning. This new religious school program is being funded as part of a local impact group through the Jewish Federation of Greater Houston. And you can get additional information from Cheryl Eskowitz, our religious school education director. Cheryl, you are our rock. So as you can see, thank you, Cheryl. As you can see, it's been quite a year. So what's next? On October 28th, we'll once again be partnering with Food and Faith and Second Servings to help feed the residents at Goldberg Towers. This is a wonderful organization that redirects unserved and unsold food from restaurants, retailers, sports venues, distributors, and hotels. So please, sign up and join us together so we can do our part to helping to end hunger in our community. And next up, some of you may have heard of a little sport that is raging through the country in Houston, pickleball. It's fun, it's fast, and welcomes all levels of players, from beginners to supposed experts. You know who you are. I'm thrilled to announce that Beth Yeshurun will host our first pickleball tournament on January 12th at The Zone, a familiar indoor facility on Stella Link. Miles Siegel and Brian Bergeron are chairing this event, and we are actively seeking players for the first annual pickleball Beth Yeshurun tournament. And sponsorships, of course, are needed and welcome. So grab a flyer in the lobby, and online registration will begin after October 15th. Let's have some fun and make some money on this new project. As the new years progress, some changes are upon us at Beth Yeshurun. As some of you may know, Andy Berger is retiring in March. We are so grateful for Andy's many invaluable years of service here at Beth Yeshurun. Our search committee is working diligently. Where is Andy? Our search committee is working diligently to find the most qualified person to be our next executive director. We're very close to finding the best candidate to lead us for many years, so please stay tuned. And please join us for a happy hour on Friday, March 28th. It's a special Shabbat service honoring Andy Berger. And as some of you heard last night, our beloved Rabbi Steve Morgan will also be retiring in May. Rabbi Morgan has made an incredible impact on an entire generation of our congregants and has influenced so many lives at Beth Yeshurun and throughout Houston. And we currently have an active nationwide search for our new assistant rabbi. The search committee is led by Donna Katz, and she has a very dedicated committee working with her. So mark your calendars again for Thursday, March 27th, as we honor the contributions of Rabbi Morgan with a beautiful tribute dinner, and of course, we're going to have some fun that night as well. This will be Beth Yeshurun's annual spring fundraiser, and it's chaired by Courtney and Eric Haas, so stay tuned for more details. So many of our engaging events and activities are made possible with the generous support of the Rabbi Circle, our new Etz Chaim level, and the President's level of support. Thank you to all the generous members who go above and beyond to support Beth Yeshurun and make so many programs that you've heard about and more possible. In my high holiday speech last year, I talked about my high heels and striving to fill the shoes of our past presidents. There's some big shoes to fill. And admittedly, sometimes these shoes feel a little tight and my feet are sore. But I am so grateful for the support of a strong executive team, an engaged and active board of directors, an extremely supportive family, very supportive, and most importantly, the nearly 2,000 families of Congregation Beth Yeshurun to help loosen that pressure. We all lean on the experiences of the past and the vision for the future to build this incredible Jewish community for us today, celebrated on these high holidays and every day throughout the new year. So I still have my heels on, sturdy as ever, and I look forward to the coming years and many years of what's next. Lashana Tova.